Nigerian students have found themselves at the receiving end of the continuous strike embarked on by Academic Staff Union of Universities over unresolved issue with the federal government since 2009. It has caused untold hardship for both students and their parents due to the uncertainty of the academic calendar. Even when ASUU members get some of their demands met and return to classes, they are soon out back on strike, leaving the students to pick up the pieces of their lives with great difficulty. This is now over 5 months since ASUU embarked on its latest strike.
Then in school,
Ezine Eke is a 300-level student of the University of Nigeria. Having stayed at home for almost 6 months, she is already receiving messages from her landlord reminding her to renew the rent of her hostel accommodation, which will be due in October.
It's going to be expiring very soon, and already in our group chat, our caretaker has already sent word to us that we should all bring 1.5 for our transformer that got spoiled. Since March, I haven't been there. March, April, May, you can count it, and then I'll go back to my dad and I'm like, my lodge rent has expired. How is he going to see it? Even if they call off strike today and I go back to school, that's like in how many months time? Like, it's really painful, honestly.
The Council of Students Union President, which comprises of all students union presidents across federal universities in Nigeria, are not taking this lightly. They are giving the government a time frame to resolve the issue or have Nigerian students in major streets of the nation's capital.
We also call for the immediate removal of the Minister of Education, Adamu, and the Minister of Labour, Chris Ngigi. We are going to shut down the activities of the airport. We are going to block major roads in the Federal Capital Territory. At least we are going to start receiving lectures in the Ministry of Education, both in the Ministry of Labour and even in the airport.
And anybody can feel free to take this as an empty threat, but time will tell if we are bluffing or if we actually have the capacity to deliver on what we are saying.
Over time, many have argued that Nigerian graduates are unemployable despite having students in and out of school due to continuous ASUU strike.
Rural Nigeria has been particularly affected by the impact of insecurity in Nigeria. Local communities are usually the first targets of infiltration by these unwarranted elements, causing mayhem, especially in northeast and northwest Nigeria. An investigation sponsored and supported by MacArthur Foundation and the Wole Soyinka Foundation for Investigative Journalism indicates that communities in Kebbi and Niger State are in untold hardship stemming from the nefarious activities of bandits and terrorists.
A lot of schools have been shut down. Then health facilities were destroyed. There are no more health facilities in some of these communities. Similarly, even trading, farmer cannot go to farms. These are serious challenges we are facing. And when we realize that some of the people want to, even to the extent one of the video, one of the clips, you realize that some of them said they even want to leave the country, they want to go to Nigeria.
The government and
A journalist, Mukhtar Madobi, says he discovered that about 20 secondary schools and another 70 primary schools have been closed in Chonoko and other neighboring communities.
The over 10,000 IDPs in Chonoko are living under hardship as they lack basic necessity of life. This includes but not limited to adequate food, shelter, medication, clothes, detergent and other vital household items necessary for living a good life.
He says in the course of the investigation, he also discovered that relief materials meant for the IDPs within the community doesn't get to them. This allegation NEMA responded to.
We cannot access those places on our own without the support of security, without the cooperation and support of the state government and even their community leaders. So many times when we take relief material, for instance, or relief material to these specific locations, we have had to deliver the relief material in collaboration with the community leaders, in collaboration with the state government. In fact, many times even the representative of these people in the national assemblies are involved in this relief distribution.
Moya Thomas, TVC News, Abuja.
A condolence register opened at the force headquarters in honor of the 11th Indigenous Inspector General of Police. Mustafa Balogun, or Tafa Balogun, as he was fondly called, passed on in a hospital in Lagos on Thursday after a brief illness. The first message in the condolence register is that of the current Inspector General of Police.
He was a very gallant officer, highly cerebral, an officer. He was a lawyer, and he was a fellow of the War College, as it was then called. We have lost him. He's one of us, and he's somebody we're going to miss in the police because he did a lot when he was Inspector General of Police. Today, the IGP has signed the condolence register, and is sending a condolence letter to the family of the late Inspector General of Police, Tafa Adebayo Balogun. He has come, he has seen, and he has conquered. Now they will be referring to him as late IGP Tafa Balogun. So there's nothing we can do about it. The beginning of everything in life is equally its end. So he has come, and that end has also come. So we want to say God will continue to be with the members of his family, and God will repose his soul. May his soul rest in perfect peace.
Tafa Balogun was a member of the Cadet Assistant Superintendent of Police Course 3. He worked in various police commands across the Federation. He was also a principal staff officer to former IGP Muhammadu Gambo, Deputy Commissioner of Police Edo State, and Commissioner of Police in Delta State. Sifon Asian TVC News, Abuja.